dependent.
Okay, let's go.
God, just so dependent on other people. God, it's just like when I grow up, I'm like, dude, I wear sweaters now. I should be able to take care of my taxes.
And like, here's the part that, like, my wife, she handles most of the monthly and day-to-day bills. And like, this is the one time of year that it's like she's reliant on me to get all this done.
I know, same with me too. That's exactly how it rolls in my house. Like, all day I've been fucking uploading stuff to Matt Guy, and then you get on here and I'm like, hey, how does this work with the business? And we did it last year too, and everything is out of my head.
And I'm at like a 6 of anxiety at all times until it's done.
Nah, don't do that. Jesus, take the wheel, dude. I say we fire Matt and we TurboTax this bitch, dude.
I think we talked about that once.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, right before this started, the only reason we're not in prison is because we're too stupid.
Yeah.
If we were smarter, I think that this, whatever we're doing, feels like fraud. But like, it's not
whatsoever. No, not at all.
It's probably not,
dude. And we got a tax guy. He's covering our ass. That's why we need this Matthew. All right, we're not gonna fire him now. He's back in.
We should.
But dude, it is annoying.
We should put
It's
him on
annoying that you got to do this bullshit.
Yeah.
It is. It's really annoying. It's not only annoying that, you know, we got to pay in taxes or whatever, but also we got to pay a guy to tell us we got to pay in taxes.
Well, the other thing is, just tell us. Just IRS. Just send me a letter. Send me a letter in the mail.
It says this is what you owe us.
That says this is what you owe, or congratulations, this is how much we're going to be paying you, and here's why. Because they know. That's why if you fuck up, you get audited. Because they know. There's 350 million of us.
Yeah, I don't think... But what are the chances that you get audited?
I think if you fuck up enough, like the people that are like, I'm getting a $5,000 or like a $10,000 refund this year, that bitch is getting audited.
So, but I mean, like, okay, hold on. Because not everybody, they're not checking everybody's taxes. There's no possible way, right?
I don't know. I think it's just a computer program. I think fucking it's one. I think it's like a TurboTax Plus.
Yeah. I never paid for the Plus.
And all of our names are in it. And it's a little red flag that's like they don't. The Frank family says that they're gonna get $7, that we owe them $7. Look into that shit, because I ain't paying them.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at this. Hi, bye, because I don't know what tis is. No, stay. You'll be all right.
Yeah, you'll be fine. I thought you were just looking at hentai.
Sorry,
again.
I was looking at. No. Are you talking to me or them?
Both.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I thought auditing only happened. Dude, there's no way that they fuck around with everybody, right?
This is the mentality of like trying to steal a gold bar from a gorilla. And you're the one dude that's like, there's no way he can kill all of us. Like, if we all just go at once, we'll get that gold bar. But like, do you want to risk that?
Well, no. I mean, kinda, a little, but no.
There's a small part of you that's like, fuck, that gold bar would be great. But then there's another part that watches a gorilla crush a coconut with his bare hands, and you're like,
Well, here, look at it. I just ChatGPT'd it. It said computer scan all tax returns for math errors, missing info, or red flags. and then a small percentages will get audited by a real human. So audits are usually triggered, just like you said, if it's like $10,000, very high income, big deductions compared to income, inconsistent info, random selections. So there is a chance, dude. That's all I'm reading. Like, okay, well, I can slip through the cracks here. I know I can. It's kind of like, dude, it's like Spotify. Like when that first came out, I was an animal on there. When I found out, no, sorry, not Spotify, LimeWire. When LimeWire came out and you could steal all the music, I was insane with it. Just
I downloaded
insane.
songs I didn't even fucking want.
Yeah, the guy came, and then a girl came. Right, exactly. Just to have it, you got addicted to it. And one of Angie's roommates was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I don't know. I'm on my like 200,000th song or whatever of downloading." She's like, "I'm like, do you do this too?" And she's like, "Yeah, but not as much as you because I need them to look at people like you so I can download my 50 songs." And I'm like, "Oh." they're not looking for small fish. They're looking for big fish. And this is kind of what I'm getting at here. You know, I'm not making tons of money whatsoever. Dude, I just got my W-2s back and I'm like, I got to slow the fuck down out there on walking.
Yeah.
Cause I am working too many days and apparently not enough hours because my W-2 was like way low. And I'm like, well, I feel like I've worked like crazy, but I'm pulling half days because I'm out there walking too fast. Yeah, I gotta be lazier. I have to be lazier at the job to get paid more.
That is what hourly does to people.
It's crazy.
It like job work. Like, you know, when you see 75 people on a roof and they're just fucking hammering shingles away and they'll finish that roof in an hour and a half. It's because those guys get paid by the job. Yeah. If it was hourly work, you'd see 2 guys up there and they made for a shingle every 15 minutes. And they built that for a week and a half, dude.
I told Angie, I was like, Angie, I'm like, I might have to get a part-time job. And she's like, why not just not work as fast? And I'm like, oh yeah, I could make another grand probably doing that.
Somebody said you don't get to control your pay and you don't get to control your time, but you do get to control the effort you put into it.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing you get to control. So like you can either put in a fuck ton of time or like effort and then your pay goes down because you're hourly and your pay doesn't really so that goes down. You're still working 5-6 days a week. So
that's what I mean. You know, you're still working. They're still getting the work out of you. No matter how, if I get it done in 5 hours or I get it done in 8 hours, the work is still happening.
Yeah.
So what the fuck am I doing?
That job's still getting done.
Yeah.
And like, what are you going home to do? Just go home just to be there?
Beat it. Beat it while I play Fortnite.
Yeah. Did you see there was a kid, I think he hopped on Reddit, and he was like, hey guys, what do I do if I want to play Fortnite after 9 p.m.? My mom told me that at 9, Fortnite shuts down for the night. But I'm pretty sure is there a way that I can play after 9? And it was obviously a kid that their mom was like, Fortnite doesn't even work after 9, so you have to get off. And everybody in the comments is like, nah, dude, it's just the way it is.
Oh, what? Dude, that's actually really good. That's nice. Like, that helped probably, for some reason,
parent,
I think, single mom. I don't know why. It screams really single mom. Why?
Fortnite.
Yeah, but my kids don't. They used to. Oh, my one does.
Wait, did your kids outgrow Fortnite, but you're still out
Dude,
there
I love it.
emoting and fucking disco bombing people?
They don't have disco moms anymore.
I played 3 games of Fortnite.
Yeah.
And the first one, I shot a guy and he built a fucking skyscraper and I left.
Yeah.
And then I was
they do no build now.
And then I was like,
they've been doing it for a while.
And I was like, I'm gonna try this again. I hopped in and I got fucking disco bombed and then I sat and danced while somebody emoted and then shot me in the face. And I was like, I fucking hate this. And then I
good,
tried
dude.
one more time, and the same shit happened. And I was like, I can't. I'm fuck this game.
Dude, it's so good. It's so fun. Yeah, no, my daughter still plays. Dewey does not. He's hooked on. They still do Minecraft. So
Minecraft
apparently
is
that's
big.
the thing.
Do you like the movie?
Nah, I guess I don't know. I try not talking to him. You know,
Oh,
it gets
shit.
to me sometimes, dude. I'm reading a book called Stranger in the Woods. It reads like a fiction book, but it's nonfiction. True story. You remember a guy called Christopher Knight? Now listen, if you know him,
No,
don't tell me
fucking
too
sick
like
name.
all of it. Don't even look him up because I don't even
Okay.
want to know what happens because I got to it's like I'm almost done with it. But I'll just tell you this the just really quick what's going on. When he was like in his 20s, dude, he just went and he was driving. This was like early 90s, I think, driving his car. He ran out of gas, sat his keys in the driver's side. This is in Maine, by the way. And he walked in the woods and he lived there for 27 years until he finally got caught.
I always feared that you would do that.
I think that's why I'm so attracted to this book, dude. I'm like, this dude did this, man. 27 years. He was living like, I think like a mile away. Like it was up in Maine or wherever this was. Really thick thicket and woods and forest and everything.
Yeah.
But he lives by this summer camp and he was constantly breaking into people's cabins and shit.
Oh,
in the
so
camp.
He was like a fucking human raccoon.
He was, but he wouldn't steal shit that he would only steal food and like blankets or pillows. Like he would never steal money.
Well, yeah.
Like he wasn't stealing. Like people even were like leaving notes for him. Like, what do you need? We'll just buy it. Stop breaking our shit. Because he would like break. He would break it and people were getting pissed. And so the cops finally, once technology started catching up, they were able to catch him. But he lived out there. 27 years without talking to anybody. He said he talked once to somebody. There was a hiker walking by and he said hi.
Part of me is envious of that. Part of me
But
is.
also, dude, he was living under a tarp.
Yeah.
It's wild. And there was times that he thought he was going to die because the winters could get so bad.
Yeah, I don't know why you'd choose Maine to do that. That feels like a South. Well, that feels like a South thing to do.
Yeah, you know what? He drove all the way to Florida, turned around and came back, and then went an hour away from his house and parked the car and just walked into the woods.
Florida would suck. That would suck to do that in, too, though.
Yeah.
That would just like. There's part of me that's like that seems freeing, but also maybe I just want like an afternoon off.
Yeah, maybe that's just what it is.
Yeah, that'd probably just scratch that itch. And then there's another part of me that is like, it'd be really cool to live on like a compound.
You mean like a where women are churning butter and stuff?
Kinda, but like
washing clothes on a by the river.
Yeah, but like I want a compound
where
that's
you can have many wives.
No, not like that. But like
your compound and my compound are way different, dude.
They are like a Manson esque compound, but like I don't know. You know, Mackinac Island.
What a fun compound.
Yeah,
fun ass compound because you go there because it shuts down in the winter. People don't really cross to go over there. I think maybe sometimes there'll be a drop off, maybe some mail or something. But yeah, it'd be like they got like 14 people that live over there. Is that what you're talking about? Living in an area like that? Would you want the snow?
No. I think Amish, but with the internet.
You know, Theo just said something about the Amish, and I'm going to come back to this compound. Theo goes, he knew somebody that was Amish, and he fucking hated it because he was adopted into it. He's like, I'm not even supposed to be here.
Dude, they just used him. They just used him to like not inbreed anymore.
Who? Oh, you're
The
talking about
adopted kid,
yeah,
dude. They
probably.
just adopted him to not. What is this? I
Yeah.
need your opinion. My friend just had a baby. She wants to name him Gabe. I told him that's not a good name. They'd call him Gabe owners.
Gay boners. That's funny.
He'd get bullied.
Yeah, is it Gabriel? Because that's gay. That's gayer than gay
Yeah,
boners.
like it's not your opinion, but like I remember when my sister had her first kid, and she was like, I'm thinking about naming her Aaliyah, and I was like, oh, I know an Aaliyah. She's a cunt. I wouldn't. And then she did anyway. So like you can tell them not to, might not change their mind. But
Yeah.
also weird thing to just like, because you don't have to tell people your opinion on their baby's name.
That's why you never tell anybody about even like vehicles you get. You just don't tell anybody anything. I was just talking to this with Colton because right away they have an opinion. I remember a guy, he was like, hey, what kind of vehicle did you buy? Because he knew I was looking. I was like, I don't want to tell you. He's like, what? Fuck you. Why don't you want to tell me? Because I just bought it, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, because everybody forms an opinion. And he's like, no, really, what is it? And I'm like, it's a Jeep Grand Cherokee. And he's like, oh, dude, my friend had one of those and it was a shit vehicle. And I'm like, exactly. See, because that's not what I want to hear because I own it now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You should have told him a fake vehicle.
I should have, because that's what I mean, though. It's just like everybody. That's why you just don't tell anybody. I wouldn't even tell, even when you had the baby and you bring it over to your friend's house, use a different name.
Yeah.
They don't get the real name.
And dude, that's a theory that I think is true, that celebrities don't name their kids crazy shit. They just release the crazy name.
Like Apple.
Yeah. Like, I don't think Apple's name is really Apple. I think it's probably fucking something normal. But like, why?
Yeah, like Leon.
Yeah. That would be worse. What is Apple? PP or
Apple's
VV?
a fruit. Huh?
Yeah, but the vagina does Gwyneth Paltrow's apple have a penis or a vagina?
Her kid?
Yeah.
Probably both, because she's probably, they're Hollywood.
Goop. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like fucking just, it's goop.
All
That's what
goopy.
I don't even think it has a penis or a vagina. It's just that she calls it goop.
It's just goop.
It's just goop,
It's apparently it's a girl. Leon would be crazier.
I like Leon. That was my dad's drug dealer.
That's a cool drug dealer name.
And he did his side gig was car cleaning, but what do you call it? Detail. Car detail.
Yeah. I only bought drugs.
He lived in a hill. Sorry. Do you remember me telling you this? His house is like built in a fucking hill.
Dude,
like there was grass like covering it like a hobbit. Dude, you went in there, it was so dark. He had like one window, so dark, and his bed was on the couch. Like that's just where he did.
Yeah.
He had a bedroom, but he was sleeping on the couch.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Anyway, go on.
There was a school in our conference that was built like that.
Like a hobbit thing?
Yeah, and it like they put the grass all the way basically up to the windows, but they still had windows like a little bit, and then it was just roof. Like you could just climb up a very small hill, almost like a propane thing, and they dug it into the ground. And I remember that they had to shut down the school like every year for like a week because the walls were just so moldy because of all the moisture that the ground would hold into them. And there's like not enough ventilation. But like they spent so much money on that school that it's like I think it's cheaper to just keep getting the mold out every year than it is.
What school is that?
Wasaki.
Well, Wasagi. Soggy. Get it? 'Cause of
they are.
Yeah, a little soggy. See what I did there? It's fun stuff, dude.
It's fun stuff. But back to my compound living, like the idea. Here's my double-edged sword of it. Because like, I don't want people around. Like, I don't want people to just come over.
Yeah, and what they're gonna do is fuck your wife. If you're in my
And that's-
compound, this is the shit that
That's
I
what
think
you're
this
gonna
is
do. Yeah.
I think this is what goes down. So like, not only they coming
Little
over to your house, dude, to
Evil
bug
ranch.
you. Yeah, like they're gonna come over to your house to bother you, but they're also gonna sleep with your wife. And it's like, oh, dude, that sucks. Are
Yeah,
you in
that
the same
does-
compound or not? Are you gonna
I-
have that?
I don't think so. I don't think we
'Cause
would have
that's
that in our compound.
But that's kind of like the only compounds, right?
Those are the ones you research a lot more than I don't research any compound, so maybe they all are that.
It's either
But
that or
I
like
have to
Jonestown.
imagine. Yeah. So
mean,
either
you got-
everybody fucks everybody's wives,
Eh.
or we
Or
all
the-
have to kill ourselves.
It's either that or the one dude fucks everyone's wives.
Ugh.
The one dude that does like he doesn't even do the sermons now. Now it's like it's just his brother.
Yeah, dude, that
But
sucks.
he's the dude.
Well,
So
I saw a TikTok of these people that are like 5 reasons why you should live on a compound with your friends and family. And then it kicked me out of it because I was like, this feels like such an unhealthy relationship between this. It was like 4 couples, right? And they would all just sit on their porches and wait for it's like, ooh, they got their porch light on. That means that we can come over. And then they all just hop on their side by sides and they drive over and they like drop off. None of
So
them had kids. They all just
basically
had a bunch of dogs.
it's like you buy 40 acres, share a driveway, and like build 4 houses.
Yes, that's pretty much what they did. And I was like, this, and one of the couple's parents lived there, and they all had dogs, and they all would
Nah.
just drop off the dogs at the parents' house so they could have. It fucking annoyed me because they
They
were like, "Oh,
can't-
what are
they
we gonna do
can't
with the
call
kids?"
They can't call it that. If there ain't fucking, it's not a compound. Like,
that
dude, if
wasn't
it's
part
not,
of the TikTok. That
if-
could have been reason 6 why to have a compound
Well-
is the fucking, but they only went up to 5.
it's just, you got to have jobs. It's got to be, you got to like want the government to stay out of everything. You got your own shit that's going on. You got your own little probably church, like little steeple there or whatever.
Yeah.
And you got jobs like brother Dylan is he's tending, he has the garden. He's tending the garden. Like when you go over there, it's just real dry. Man, I'm really thinking of Utah, aren't I?
It's very
Okay.
Utah-y.
It's
But, like,
very Utah, it's very
the
Mormon.
issue is like, listen, would it be cool? Sure. If I flip a switch, the lights turn on. I don't know where that power comes from and where I would get that. Where would I get that?
You do fire
Fuck that.
a lantern.
Fuck that. And toilets. Where does my poop go?
So we're talking like a compound that's like being built from the ground up here.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have to poop in an outhouse. It's
Fuck
very
that, dude.
well. I don't know, man.
Nah, I'm out already. Dude, you know what would be kind of fun? Buy an old summer camp.
Then turn it into a compound or have
It's
kids.
basically
there that-
already a compound.
Yeah.
But like having
guess.
one house, because like one of the like the whatever houses, the camp counselors, their den always had the electricity, the running water and stuff, and then the rest of them were all just shacks. Like I would get the good one, and then I could, man, I'm just setting up a cult. I'm
Yeah,
so
that's
close to
real
fucking
culty.
everybody's wives.
Dude, come to my compound, man. We could take over. Yeah, dude.
Do cults have rival cults?
I don't know. I think they probably just go to an area that has nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, so there's probably not. Unless you're, like Wild Wild West or whatever that was, dude. That's insane. They were just moved into a town. Is that the one where they hired a bunch of homeless people, paid them to come live there?
Are you thinking about? Are you talking? You said Wild Wild West. Are you talking about the Will Smith movie? I don't remember that plot. I remember the guy that had no legs and became a giant spider. I don't remember the homeless people.
Oh man, what am I thinking of? Wild West. The Wild West, the documentary. That dude moved into a town, and the townspeople were like, "Whoa, we don't want all the dude." The whole cult, like thousands of people, went up and lived. Went up and lived in this area because they got so much money because this cult became so big. Do you remember what I'm talking about? Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes.
But that sounds phenomenal.
Yeah,
that they just
and they hired
took a town
homeless
by
people.
force.
Yeah, they did, dude. And then they were walking around. Then everybody wanted them out. Yes, you do. It's Wild West country.
Where the wild things are. It's a children's book. I don't quite remember that in there either.
Hold on. Wild country. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Wild Country is a Netflix
synopsis.
documentary series based on the controversial Indian guru. It's so obviously I really sorry. But yeah, dude, I thought you told me about this.
No, the only wild documentary I told you about was the Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia, and I still firmly believe it's the best documentary ever made.
Dude, I'm telling you, you told me about this. You watched this.
I don't. Let me look at it.
You watched this. The Wild Country. Tension escalated with the nearby small town folks of the small town in Oregon, leading to political battles and harassment.
I ain't never.
Really?
Ain't never.
Dang, dude,
no.
Really? Well, who told me about it? Did I watch it?
It must be one of your other not well hung friends.
Yeah, it could be.
Either way, I just wish everybody would watch The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. It's such a good documentary because it's just a TLC show. It's so trashy. I love it so much.
Speaking of not well hung friends, I was thinking about this.
Okay.
Now, I have a lot of acquaintances that I've had. Like, I mean, even the people that I've known for years, my friends with them. I mean, like, you guys heard me say a guy's named Chaz. Oh, I haven't seen that. The last time I saw that guy, it was probably 11 years ago. So I doubt, I mean, would we consider friends? Sure, we would hang out again, but would you consider that a friend, or would that be more of like a long lost friend? What is
the what's the threshold to friendship? Like,
I don't know.
if I were to say, if they texted you and said, "Hey, can you come over real quick? I really need some help."
Oh fuck, that's so far away. It's Michigan, dude.
Do you have anybody?
Oh no. You're talking about like, for me, like around, no.
But do you think you have somebody? Let's take you out of it.
Close by, like there, maybe a guy a guy I work with is really empathetic. Like, I would just probably pry off of his emotions if I need it. He's like, he would help out in a minute. He's like that dude.
Oh, okay. So like,
would I consider him a friend? Yeah, but he doesn't know, like, like what my inside of my butthole looks like. He doesn't.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the threshold either, though.
Oh.
Because what
were we doing?
I have a lot more friends than I would consider then.
Oh,
just because I've
balls.
Yes,
it was mine.
It was for research. I wanted to see at what fruit do all the wrinkles go away on a chili ring.
Oh.
Everybody's
different.
For you, it was a full muskmelon, which is like super impressive.
Dude.
For a lot of other people, it's not that.
Yeah.
Have you ever pooped and thought? Okay.
Let me get back to that real quick. Let me finish this friend thing. And so anyway, I was thinking, like, because my neighbor, another friend / acquaintance, he lost his gig. This was a year ago or something. He's got another gig now. He wasn't too stressed out or worried about it. But part of me I felt for him because I just went through that.
Yeah.
being older, and he was even older. He was like 56. But anyway, but I was like, damn, good. Finally, somebody, because none of my other friends slash acquaintances has ever had to really worry about a job. I've never heard of any of those guys getting fired. And like for you and I in the radio career, again, back to radio, that's how we lived our whole life. As much as I would say it out loud, like I'm going to retire here, in the back of my head, I knew you couldn't really think that because it was radio. You just never knew. And you end up losing the gig, but none of those guys ever did. So when it did happen to that guy, I felt for him, but also I was like, fuck yeah. Yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was like, it's about time because it feels like it never happened to anybody else. Besides people we knew in radio.
Yeah, and it is weird to and it kind of goes back into like when you're young, you don't ever think about retirement. But dude, Murph, out of everybody that's ever done radio, I bet you there's so little of them that retire at a station.
Yeah, like I think the ones that are Murph's age that got grandfathered in, the Dave Ryans and all that, I think they do. Or the ones that are really successful, like Kid Craddock and them, they die of drug overdoses. Kane and all those guys. But I do think the guys that were older, I think it's rare for us and younger.
Yeah.
Or younger and maybe a little bit older, probably.
But like
you gotta
dude, you gotta, especially if you choose like a CHR format.
Yeah, like that's
like country format you can kind of live in. Like you can get old with that. But like the young hits, I mean, Dave Ryan and Murphy, they're the oldest guys, and like you get into it and it's like, I don't think
Dave Ryan, they won't even put him on billboards anymore because they don't want people to know how old he is.
Yeah.
Or they won't promote him, not just billboards, but just promote him anywhere, like visually. I was asking about radio, and I was asking ChatGPT and Grok, and they pretty much gave the same answer. That what is going to happen to radio in 20 years. And they do think, maybe I've told you this, but they do think it'll still be here, but a very niche format, niche, whatever. It's going to be a thing that it's not going to be like back in the day where you could flip the dial and there's going to be so many stations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know how like AM, you can skip through all those stations and then it'll hit one.
Yeah.
It'll be similar to that.
Yeah. Yeah. Once, if anybody figures out how to just give free internet the way that they give free TV, you know what I mean? I think that'll be tough, because then it's like, well, because then all cars are just going to come with, because all cars already come with a Wi-Fi adapter, you know, where they can pull in that kind of signal.
Yeah, Chad said they think that'll happen is like cars, you'll have to get like some kind of adapter to get FM radio and AM radio again.
Yeah, I wonder how much that transmitter costs. Like, because eventually they will be like, well, do we just get rid of that and just let people? Because I've heard that in every car still, I believe, comes with an AM FM transmitter in it, but when I was selling cars, I heard people be like, I heard that they're going to start phasing that out. And
you're talking about the shit that's built right into the radio to pick up AM FM.
Yes.
So I wonder how. That's interesting. Let me see. How much does AM FM transmitter in car cost to put in? Oh shit. Well, it's probably different from me doing it to car manufacturing.
Yeah, it's sense. I mean, you don't got to pay those kids to make them very much.
Yeah, people who make cars. It's like, listen, I hate child labor laws, but I couldn't imagine somebody my size making an iPhone. They're so little. All right, let's see
I mean,
this.
how are these fingers supposed to put in a screwdriver that small? It's impossible.
Says per car, usually be tens of dollars, not hundreds, 20 to 50 per vehicle, depending on the system. But
yeah, so like, I mean, you make 100,000 cars, that's $5 million. If it's $5 or if it's $50, the math might be off. I don't know.
oh, shit!
Dude,
Minneapolis gives out free internet. What are you talking about? Really?
That's fucking cool.
Ah, dude, do you think just homeless people are just cranking it?
I mean,
Well, they do that without the internet.
dude, did you know some states? You do
Go
know
on.
this. We talked about it, but some states don't allow you to look at porn without registering.
Yeah.
And I
think that
that's
goes down
crazy.
it. I think that's a dangerous loop or a dangerous road, dangerous path to go down to, because then what you're going to do is you're going to dig because you're so freaking horny. And when guys get super horny, everything shuts off. Anything that's like in their head that's like, you shouldn't do that. It's just like blinders. And what you're going to do is you're going to go down a path of some kind of dark web bullshit. And you're going to be beaten off to a woman that's in a cage or something. And you're going to think, oh, I found a video. But then it's like real live shit. And then you go to jail or something because you know, helped.
Yeah, yeah, because you did that, and you were giving away coins on the internet.
You think about that, dude. Like you're like, dude, I'm finding some porn. And then you go to Reddit and Reddit's like, hey, try this link. And you dig there. And then all of a sudden just dark web. It just happens. And then you're part of it. And now you're not even in porn. Now you're selling human organs. You're just like, hey, I'm going to get a side gig of doing this.
You should be allowed to sell your organs.
I'm just saying I think it's a path. I think it's a dangerous path to take out porn.
Yeah. I think if I was in, I think if I was that horny, I think I might join one of those art studios that lets you draw naked people.
It's not a bad. That's not a bad. You're just like you got that. What do you call that thing you wear over yourself? What do you call that? No, it's not an apron.
A snuggie?
No, it's not a snuggie. It's not an apron or a snuggie. It's a you do it
smock?
in art class. Yeah, smock. That's it. Yeah, like you got a smock, and then you're just kind of slightly rubbing your hand on your dick. You're just kind of like moving up and down.
Or
and
I'm
you're
just like
you're a loud orgasmer, so you're just you know.
or I'm just trying to get really good so I can bring it home. So I have porn
just
at home.
At it. That's a good idea. Because where else, dude? I couldn't imagine going back to The View. Back in the day, The View, with Barbara Walters, when she was on there, you could probably crank one out. But now, dude, I don't know. Who they got on The View? Vanna White, dear
Whoopi's
God.
on there. Have
you seen Ryan Seacrest lately?
Yeah, he looks good, doesn't he?
No. Shut your whorish mouth.
Does
you got to see the one. You got to see the one when Vanna White talks about how she's getting married, and then he comes out and makes
Vanna
it.
White's not married.
Yeah, and he walks out and like says something. I don't know, because he needs the attention, and it's wild. It's wild what he looks like. He looks like it's like Dax. What do you call that? What's Dax's last name?
Dax Shepard.
Dax Shepard, dude. What's going on with that guy?
He
looks like he's morphing. It looks like somebody beat him with a bat.
Yeah, dude. Did you see that incredibly awkward interview with him and Cher and his wife?
I'm gonna be honest. I know Cher was. I like when Cher was like, I don't know what she sees in you. Basically, she sees something that I don't. I like that. I don't, and maybe you can help me feel what everybody else was feeling when he was just making content of like, who do you see her with? What celebrity do you see her with? Like for me, I thought that was just interesting content.
I think his energy and the way Kristen Bell was like running interference was weird. Like his energy being like, who do you see? Like if it could be anybody, who would it be? Like if it was more, he wasn't. It didn't feel like he was joking. It felt like he was really pushing for
Yeah,
that like
and
pity me attitude or pity me reaction.
could be because even when what's her name, Kristen? God,
Kristen, yeah.
I'm losing my fucking mind. The way I forgot that she was in it, and the way she was saying he's just joking. He's just like she had to confirm. I wonder why she did that. Why didn't she just let it be?
So there's the thing that people point out with their relationship is that she is the basically caregiver and she is the one that's like basically saving his image. And if she wasn't there, then it would have just been a fucking really weird interaction. Like she feels like she has to do that to not make him look bad.
And Cher wanted Kristen there, right? Why did Cher even do it if she didn't really like Dax? Or did she not like Dax which, by the way, Cher, you know, she's like 90 and she looks that good?
Yeah, dude. It's always been the joke of after the apocalypse, it'll only be cockroaches, Twinkies, and Cher.
Dude, she's 80 years old.
Yeah.
Dang. But anyway,
name one other 80-year-old that looks that good. There isn't one.
Is Sharon Shannon Tanner, I'm losing my dude. It's getting bad over
Kristen
here.
Bell?
No,
or
no,
Dax
no.
Shepard?
No. I'm going to tell you who looks. Who do we like? The girl with the big boobs. She's older. She has a daughter. Yes. What's her age?
She's got to be close, but she doesn't look. Dude, do you ever go on TikTok and look at people that get facelifts and like day one of facelift recovery?
Whoa. Same age.
Those fuckers look insane.
It looks like Dax.
So much worse. Hold on. Day one face lift. They look so crazy. I'm trying to TikTok, or this isn't giving me what I want to see. Maybe I'm just not. Maybe these are like good facelifts, and the ones I'm seeing on TikTok are fucking botches.
That's weird. How'd your algorithm get there?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes it pops up. Dude, my algorithm's great because right now I have a couple that I'm watching that my first introduction to them was them going, listen, yes, we do have an age discrepancy. And I was like, fucking hook, line, and sinker right here. Because, like, here's the thing. He didn't look that old.
Yeah.
And she looked super young. So, and they won't give us our real ages, or at least I haven't dug into it. But, dude, she can't be more than 17 or like 18. What? Like, she can't be more than 18 or 19.
And how old is that dude?
He looks like he's in his 30s.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they got to have some interesting conversations.
Yeah,
my algorithm has. Did I send you the dude that throws his hat up in the air and he catches it on his head?
Yeah, while he lip syncs and his like crack whore wife sits next to him. I love it. Those two are great. And he does it. And listen, what he's doing is fucking rad. The amount of times that he can flip his hat and catch it on his head, amazing. Yeah. Why his wife that looks a little bit like a character from Dark Crystal is there also.
It's so true. And like when she tries to lip sync with the words, she doesn't know the words. It's like he's just like, come on, babe, you could do it. And then she goes out there and she's got this, like, she wears a tight shirt. She got a little poof on her belly, which is fine, but it's hard to not see it, like when you're looking at it or when you're trying to lip sync between her missing teeth and her belly pooch. The belly is weird because it's not really a belly. It's like a fanny pack of fat. It's like a fanny fat.
It's because like, so I saw a really cool, it was because like, I think every woman hates that part of their body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I think most women, that little pooch right there, especially moms. and I saw he was some fucking Eastern European guy, and he was at the gym, and there was a woman, and she was like, she asked him like, how do I get rid of this? And he was like, oh, honey, that's just your that is your uterus. Your uterus is right there. This is a life-making furnace. You should not want to get rid of
Yeah,
this.
I
It's
saw
a
that.
beautiful
It
thing."
may that
And
could
it-
be because I saw an English guy do the same thing. So that might be just like a little fake trend.
It could be. Was
Yeah.
it? Was he blonde?
No.
Was he sitting down and she was standing?
Oh yeah, maybe he was blonde.
Maybe
then.
we-
Maybe I saw the
maybe
same
we-
thing.
Maybe we saw the same thing, and I'm remembering it as Eastern European, and you're remembering it as Britain. It was a while ago, but
Hey,
Either way-
dude, can you pull up Wrench? Lynn says
I-
Wrench is back. Dick Cannon. Dude, somebody was on TikTok and going, does your dad know how good of a name he has? His name's Richard Hammer. It's Dick Hammer. There's no better name. And I'm like, bullshit.
yeah, Richard fucking Cannon,
Cannon.
Dick Cannon.
Dick Cannon, dude. Oh, I miss good old Wrench. Oh, Wrench, don't be mean to me. Oh, Wrench, my pussy hurts.
Dude, he was great. He was great.
He was so
He was,
Wrench, what is that? What is your wife doing? Nah, she's just over in the corner looking sad.
there's just nothing better. He was so good. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. What did I do? Hold on.
Did he end up going to jail?
Oh, yeah.
No. I'm sorry. On air, did we catch it when cops were there, or we were playing playback of it? Maybe I don't know. We went like 4 hours one time.
Of course we did. He
Oh,
was great.
Wrench looks so bad.
So this
Oh.
is from November.
Oh, Wrench, dude.
And this is a thing that says he's a hypocrite.
On food stamps. I'm gonna fill out on food stamps as well. I'm struggling bad, so I'm actually working on food stamps as well. So I'm working on all that shit as I'm getting, settled in here.
Just was glad kids and people.
Oh, I am glad. I am glad people lost food stamps because they wasn't even spending it for their damn kids. They were buying junk fucking food.
So okay, so he was just going
Oh,
back. and forth. That's
Lenz
all
is
they're-
Lenz is going to get the name. He's under a different name.
Okay, good. Yeah, give me the
It-
name.
If anybody doesn't know the backstory on Wrench, I was driving to work. I saw a TikTok of this
Of a
dude.
guy
He was-
live.
he was going live and he was doing backflips on his couch, and he was hammered drunk. Like this dude loved his alcohol, like drinking vodka straight out of the fifth or whatever. And it just kept getting more and more insane as you and I started watching him. And it became like reality TV, but real reality TV.
Yeah.
And we ended up getting him and his wife. Was it his wife?
Well, and girlfriend, because he
And
left his
girlfriend.
wife.
On a bus, a Greyhound, to go
He
meet
took
with
like
this
6
girl.
Greyhound buses to go from like Georgia up to I think she was in Maine. She was in the New England area. And he just basically he went up there. They had a whole bunch of sex, and then he was like, I gotta go home. And then he went home. And then
we called him and his wife, and then we got his ex or his girlfriend he was cheating on with on the
Yep.
phone all together.
And she was like, I offered to be in an open relationship, and she said no. And then Wrench was like, listen, I do still love you, girlfriend. Don't remember what her name was. And then that's when we asked, Wrench, where is your wife right now? And he said, oh, she's just in the corner looking sad.
And she's like, I wanted a throuple. She wanted nothing to do with it. Like, it seemed like it was fake, but it's not. It wasn't. That's what it was so insane. It's Wrench Taco Slayer.
I know, but how do I get a fucking emoji on my computer? Somebody tell me how to do that, because I know
Wait,
you
can you copy and paste, highlight? and just Control C, Control V that?
Well, I can't. Not when it comes in like that.
Ah, dang it.
Ugh,
That's
fuck.
like,
I know there's a way to do it on Mac. Command Shift E. That's not it. Command Shift.
dude, yeah.
Oh God, that's so
do
much
you
more.
remember? Do you remember, Tanner, when he we were like, well, let's check on Wrench again, and we'd check on him every once in a while during the radio show, and he was in between his house and a Dollar Tree, passed out on the ground.
Yep.
And his girlfriend was like, "Wake up, Wrench! Wake up!"
That one's not working. I found it, kinda. Look. So here it is. Wrench Cannon 24/7. Wrench Taco Slayer Wrench.
Dude, you got to play one of those, dude.
He's fucking private.
You got to follow that beast.
No. Requested. Fuck you.
Look at his nipples in that white beater right there, dude. Dude, you know who he is? He's Theo Von before Theo Von was Theo Von. Or maybe the Theo Von on, like, when Theo Von was super on drugs.
Could be. What is going on?
Don't you remember, dude? You were like, you couldn't get over, like, for the first hour of you seeing Wrench, you were like, he's so, like, his hat's too big for his head.
It is.
Like,
look at him. Look at that. Dude. My kid doesn't have to fucking make it that small to put on my hat. How big is he?
Wrenchy's first day out of the mental hospital.
Oh.
Dude, we got to listen to him. Or is he just playing music there?
I came in like a wrecking nuts. I came in like a wrecking bitch. Oh yeah. Yeah.
The fact that this can tell you everything you need to know about him. Let me play by play this really quick for you.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay. There's a bottle of Jim Beam right here. And a wrench! There's a literal wrench in the ground!
Oh shit. I can't do it anymore.
What how many people does he have?
Oh God!
Was he
what
crying?
is happening? Yeah,
Is
dude,
he crying?
I'm skipping like 30 seconds at a time. Let's bring it. Okay. I'm gonna skip 30 seconds at a time. Humping.
I had the most difficult or not taking care of me.
Why is he so wet?
You got to go back. I got to know why this dude's crying.
The most difficult testicles, balls and dick. I came in like a wrecking ball. They said, Daddy, please help me, or not taking care of me. Away from you, not taking care of me. You're keeping way away from you.
I don't know. I can't make sense of it. But he's not.
He's snotting a lot, dude.
Yeah.
His parents were related, right?
Yeah, probably. Oh man, Wrench was so fun to follow.
Yeah,
Then
dude, he got arrested too many times.
Yeah.
And you just can't. You can't get arrested that many times. I don't see his wife and kid anymore. That's probably for the best, you know?
Oh yeah, he would get mad, man, when people would talk about his kid.
Well, he would be blaring that music at all hours of the night. His kid would we would hear it crying.
Yeah.
And then he would be like, who the fuck called CPS? What'd I do?
Dude,
wild.
wasn't he a dick to the cops too?
When is he not? He was a dick always. He lived in like a residential area. His roof was plywall or like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
plywood. He was
by the way,
amazing.
real quick, yeah, he's Wrench Taco Slayer. Go check him out. It looks like he's got his shit together from 5 years ago.
Yeah, who knows
dude.
what's technically happening with him, but
You gotta watch. I think I might stop watching it and read the book, see if I get into it. But The Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
I know I'm going to.
But there's only 2 episodes right now. They come
that's
out
why
every
I'm not.
Sunday.
That's why I'm not.
And
No way.
it's really light compared to Game of Thrones. Like it's more lighthearted and a little. There's funny parts in it that's meant to be funny rather than like Tyrion seemed to be like the only funny one in Game of Thrones.
I don't know if I'm gonna like that.
I didn't think I would either because I watched the trailer of it and I'm like, oh, he seems goofy. It's so fucking good. So good.
Okay.
You'll like it, dude. It's really
I'll
good.
check it. I'll check it out. But I do have to go. My family's here and Griffin's covered in some sort of something and I have to feed them.
Too.
So
Cool.
love you. Check out Luxx on Facebook. We'll link them in the thing below. I love you.
Love Luxx. Bye-bye.